Hello, Aries. Thank you for watching your October through December fourth quarter of 2022 video. I appreciate you watching. I'm doing the video a little bit differently this time if you normally watch. Thank you for watching. Give me your feedback. Let me know. We're going to have 4 rows here, and the first row is by the book. It is number 11 for October. The second row is Faith, number 31 for October. The third row, Aries, is openness in December. And then this final row is any messages that you need to have or get any special messages for you. And it's attend to the details. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, Aries, I'm going to pull 3 cards for each month. We're going to get a little bit deeper into the message for that month. If we need to, I'll pull clarifiers, and we'll just see how this reading goes. So this is for all Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and it is a general reading. So please check other areas of your chart. I'm going to try to include meanings for, yourself, for couples, for relationships, for jobs. We're just going to see what the messages are that come up for all Aries here. So let's spread the cards out. And we're just going to pull 3 cards for each. So we've got 1, 2, 3 cards for October. We've got 1, 2, 3 cards for November. We've got 1, 2, 3 cards for December. And then for any extra messages, Aries, let's see, we're just going to pull 3 cards here. Well, there's 2, 1, 2, and card number 3. Okay. So let's see what messages we have for you, Aries, as we're going into October, November, and December. Though in October, that by the book card is it's all about you doing what you're supposed to do, taking care of business, following the rules, and you may be even calling out other people if they're not following the rules. And for October, you have the first card you have here is the 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups is a card of readjustment. And if you look at this card, he's focused on these 3 spilled cups. Behind him are 2 full cups, a bridge, and then a castle in the background. So this is a card to call you to focus on the things that are working and release the things that haven't worked or weren't working. And that by the book, this card could be saying to you, you've got to do what you know is right. You've got to let go of any past mistakes or errors. Or some of you, if you're a boss, you might be actually having to let go of a person that works for you because you don't want to do it, but you know that they have to go so that things could prosper for you. So it's really a call of doing the right thing and knowing that it's going to benefit you by doing so. So let's see. The next you have is 5 of Wands for October. This is these guys are fighting with wands, right? This is about learning how to be strategic, learning to fight properly. You have 2 5s, and 5s are about change and moving on. The wands do represent fire signs, which Aries you are, and this might be a little bit of an argumentative energy or a push and pull, and this could be internal or external. But I think that October is going to find you figuring out, strategizing what you need to do, how you can release the things that aren't working and focus on the things that are. And then you have the 9 of Wands as your 3rd card here for October. And the 9 of Wands is about being very responsible and doing what's right. And it really is about the book, by the book card. It's a similar message of, the 9 of Wands says you're being responsible. You're doing what needs to be done. It can be quite mundane, the 9 of Wands, but it's actually just, it's doing things that you need to do because there's a payoff coming. So in October, I think there's going to be some readjusting for you. You're going to be figuring things out, why and how you want to do things, and you're going to be sure to do them the proper way. So for November, you have Faith. This is card number 31, and it is about having faith that everything is going to be fine, that things are moving and turning in your favor. It is really just trusting the universe here. And your first card is the Knight of Wands. So the first card in November is the Knight of Wands. After this, going through this readjustment period, doing the things you need to do, being by the book, knowing that, having faith that you've done the right thing in November, you're moving forward with a lot of excitement. Now, the Knight of Wands can be you, it can be someone else, but it's certainly an excited action, movement energy. So if you've been making some decisions in October, now that could be about your job, your career, a relationship that you're in. You might even be deciding to move and just trying to, tie up loose ends and sign papers with that by the book is in October. But by November, you're going to have faith that you've done the right thing, that things are moving in your favor, and that Knight of Wands is an excited action card. There's excitement and energy with that in November. You then have the King of Pentacles, and this is a card, it can be a card of earth sign, which is Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. But the King of Pentacles, Aries, for you, this could be you finally feeling stable, and it can be in any area of your life. It can be emotionally stable, financially stable, or both. It could be an earth sign who's a boss or a mentor who's helping you move along with this new dynamic beginning. It could be another person, or it could represent you, because it's a general reading. But Aries, I feel like the King of Pentacles is here to tell you that you're going to have some long-term success and things are going to feel stable, especially if in that October month they weren't feeling stable. You then have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is another action card, moving forward with clarity. This is a lot of communication. It can be signing contracts. This could relate to a judge or a lawyer. So if some of you in October were clearing things up and getting things done, strategizing by having to have a lawsuit or something, this would suggest that things are moving in your favor and that things are working for you. It's also a call, Aries, to ask in November for some advice, maybe for someone else. Before you do something, you may want to seek legal advice. As I said, you might be writing contracts or signing contracts. There could be just new beginnings going on here in November, and those beginnings are going to bring you excitedly into this stability. For December, you have openness, and this is about a lot like the Faith card, which is about having faith. This is about being open to possibilities, being open to things, that could be changing in your life. And I feel like, in October, you have some instability and you're gaining stability in November. By December, oh my goodness, you have the Star card. That's your hopes, wishes, and dreams coming true. This is getting everything you want. And I could see from October to November to December that it's like a natural progression of working on things, getting things organized, and then reaping the rewards. As I said, the Star card is about your hopes, wishes, and dreams coming true. Be open to possibilities with that openness card. The Chariot is about success, victory, strength, determination, and again, moving forward, moving on. If you've been stuck, Aries, in something, that is going to come unstuck here. You've got possibilities here to move forward into something that feels really good. You do have the Two of Cups, Aries, so we can't ignore that this could be meeting a life partner, could be making a commitment to your partner. It could be a soulmate that's been helping you along. It could be a business partner. It could be someone who has your back and is by your side. But you definitely have a loving person in December who is helping you with your victory and success, or possibly just celebrating with you with your victory and success. So interestingly, this last row, which calls for you to attend to the details, that is the message. This is an extra message for you over the next 3 months. And attend to the details does sound like by the book. Because you have the Knight of Swords, that could be, as I said, documents. There could be a lawyer involved. Just making sure, Aries, that you're not so excited about what's going on that you're not paying attention to the details. And, make sure that you're taking care of the things that need to be taken care of. And sometimes those mundane details are the things that push you forward. And Aries, you do have the 9 of Wands, which is mundane details, to be honest, in October. So I feel like the message here is, make sure you're doing things the right way. 9 of Pentacles says that you can have all the abundance in the world. The 9 of Pentacles is really about receiving, you have that King of Pentacles in November, and that's a lot of stability. The 9 of Pentacles is about abundance, receiving everything you want in all areas of your life, including your finances, your job, your relationships, your partnerships, achieving success. For some of you, you may be buying your home, building your dream house, things like that. And the Knight of Swords may represent the closing of the documents. Maybe you're refurbishing a house. You're going to close in November, and you're going to have it all ready in, by the end of the year. You also have the 6 of Swords, and I'm not surprised to see this come out. That's a transition that's moving into something more peaceful, and I could see that transition from October to December, right? You go from these choppy waters, these argumentative energies, to refocusing, all the way to your hopes, wishes, and dreams coming true with the Star card. So the message here is, don't worry, you're transitioning, things are changing and moving in your favor. You have that abundance card of the 9 of Pentacles. And finally, the last message for you to remember is your hard work will pay off. The 10 of Wands, again, there's him finally getting his new home, his castle. And the 10 of Wands is about really putting in the work. It's like by the book. It's like attend to the details. It's put in that work. You've got the 9 and 10 of Wands. You're coming to the end of a cycle with the 10s, and you're moving into this more abundant cycle. So Aries, have you been working towards change? This change is coming for this last quarter of 2022. I feel like you're going to move into 2023 very excitedly. You're going to be happy and excited about the things that are going on. I think you're going to feel like, your hopes, wishes, and dreams are coming true. You're getting victory and success. You may very well make a commitment to a loving partnership. You may meet your soulmate. That's certainly a possibility. And getting your dream job is also a possibility for you. Be open to all possibilities and have faith. When I see those cards, faith and openness, I feel like, you may appear that things aren't moving in your favor, but you're going to do what's right. You're going to pay attention to the details. You're going to do things by the book. You're going to work hard, and that is all going to come to fruition here by the end of the year, where you're going to feel really fulfilled. Abundance is going to be around you, and the things that you've been working for and towards are finally going to come into play here. So Aries, this is a beautiful end of year message. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please check other areas of your chart if you need further clarification. Thank you for subscribing, watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a great rest of the year.